Hello random people, I'm Super Elite and welcome back to... I don't really know if I can consider this an episode of our Unnamed series. I mean, it's not a full episode, but it also isn't an extra episode. I'd say this is a special episode. Anyways, as you can see, this episode is being made right after the episode 21, and in the last episode I said that I would do a tour of my world. And since the 18th of March was when I uploaded the first episode of this series, I'd say that this day would be the anniversary of this series. So if this video is being uploaded on day 18th of March, then good thing, because I really hope it is being uploaded that day. So anyways, I think we should really start the tour because, well, we have a lot of things to show. While it has only been 1 year, it has already been 1 year, and while I do feel like I've not done a bunch of things, I've actually done a lot of things as well, which I feel that contradicts itself, but well, I guess that's how time works. Now, I would try to find my spawn, but wait a second, I think I can do that. I still have to get the bed because it's already gonna be night. So the first area that I wanna show you on the tour is the spawn, which is a place that I've never came to after getting out of it. So if you did watch the first video, this is where everything started. You can see that there are some leaves just floating here, and I'm gonna cut that tree just because it's bothering me. Okay, and yeah. This is the cave where I mined my first stone blocks, and yeah, I don't think there's a lot of things to show here. Anyways, our next stop is the upper part of my base, which, well, we can't actually see because of all the sugar canes here. This is the first thing that I'm gonna talk about. All of these farms that I think I started building these farms are already on the first episode. I built this sugarcane farm a bit later, I don't know exactly when. I believe it was on the third episode, where I've started the cake hill. Yeah, and we should talk about the cake hill because it's the place where I put 1 cake for every subscriber that I get, and as you can see, it has currently 177 cakes. There's also the cactus farm there that I didn't show in any recording, just so I could decorate the lower part of my base, which we're gonna talk about later. We also have to talk about these two things here, the honey farm, which is still not even complete, and I think it's also full. Yeah, it's full of honey. Yeah, I really have to place this farm somewhere else and, you know, finish it. Wow, it's gonna be for another day. And we have the inverted house too, which is just probably one of the best things that I've ever built on this map. I never come here actually. There's nothing here or here, and I believe there's a room there that I think I can get there. So I'm just gonna break these 2 blocks because, wow, I can't really come here without getting out the blocks, and it's gonna take a lot of time. And this is how the house looks from the side. Yeah, admire my amazing decoration skills, because we're probably never seeing the inside of this house ever again. And with all of the buildings on the outside done, I guess we can go to my wooden, or well, the first base, I'd say. And the first thing that you can see is this very mediocre storage room wall thing, and of course all the cats that I've got on the last episode. We also have this zombie farm, which was the first real farm that I think I've built on this series, and it's currently off because I really don't want to get that many zombies on my farm. And considering that we already have the mob farm, which I'm gonna show later, this farm became pretty outdated, but I'm still gonna keep it on my base because just for Oh god, look at the face of the cat. Well, anyways, I'm gonna keep this farm just because of the memories that it gives me. I really like to have this farm here. We also have the enchanting table, and if we go down here, I'm gonna get to mining area, which I don't usually show on my videos because it has been a long time since I mined on my series. And we also have the amethyst farm, which I only used one time through this entire series. So this is kind of not useless, but also extremely useless because I don't think I've ever used amethyst for anything except the decoration to the amethyst farm. Maybe I'm gonna use it sometime, but for now it just exists right here. We also have this area with the egg farm, which was made on episode 6, 7, 8, probably. We also have the animals here, which are, as of now, full of cows and sheep and just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 pigs. Yeah, I don't come here a lot. And we also have the villager breeder. All the villagers that are bred there go through a tunnel that goes all the way to this part, which is full of villagers currently. They are gonna be very important for the next episode. Anyways, we also have this area where the villager is gonna be dropped here, and you can get them by boat or any other method. And we also have all the 5 dogs here. Dinnerbone, Groom, Daniel, and Joel. And the other one that doesn't have a name. Oh, and by the way, it grew. Anyways, we also have the trading hall, which is not very big. It's actually very small. Every idiot here sells a type of book with enchantings, and well, you can see that we only have up to 10 idiots. Now let's go through the nether portal and see what great things we have on what is considered to be hell. To be honest, I think there's only one place where I can go to from the nether that is really worth mentioning. And that is the mob farm. Yeah, it's a farm that we've built very recently, episode-wise, and I really like this one because it's a really big one, a very fun one to build, and also it gives a lot of materials, very important materials. And you can see that this farm isn't exactly foolproof, but yeah, I guess that's everything I have to show you here. And here we have the last part of my upper base, which is I really don't know what I should call this. Well, it's kind of the place where I sleep, or well, mostly I steal the bed and bring it somewhere else, but yeah, this is the place where I should sleep. And we also have this cool view of a small cave that I've built here, and I really like this view right here. Like, this is so cool. I still think this is like one of the best builds I've done on this world. It's small, but also pretty cool. And that's it for the upper base, the wooden base. Now, you might be wondering, if you're saying that there's an upper base here, shouldn't be there a lower base too? And that's right. And the way we go there is by pressing this very normal looking button here. So let's do it now, and it might actually take a while. This isn't that fast. It's really cool, but not that fast. But yeah, you can see that we have an elevator here that leads us to the lab base, which doesn't exactly look like a lab base, but I so like to call this place the lab base. Yeah, it's a really cool place. I started building this base around, I think, episode 10, where I've built the elevator and the entrance, and I believe on the next episode I've built this little hub here, and as you can see, it's not complete. We have that corridor that leads to some of my farms, and we have those two other areas that don't exactly have a purpose right now, but they are gonna have a purpose very soon. So first, I think we should go to the iron farm. So you can see that we have a automatic door here, and if we go right here, it's the iron farm. Now the iron farm, the actual iron farm, is hidden outside of this decoration room, but as you can see we have a lot of iron and poppies because iron golems give a lot of poppies. Let me see how this farm's doing. It's kind of doing okay, I guess. Anyways, if we go to the right, we are gonna see this very cool canteen. I don't know, canteen or anything else you wanna call it. It's an area that you would get to have a dinner or a meal, a quick meal, and we also have Billy here. Hey Billy! Yeah, this place is just for decoration, in more of a kind of place where I pass to go to this very cool corridor, which it's not finished yet, because you can see that we have all those entrances that aren't finished, but this place is where a bunch of farms are gonna be connected through other corridors and such. So this is like the main corridor through all my farms, all my future and current farms. If you see right there, we have Zach. Hi Zach, how are you doing today? And you can see those slime blocks here, so yeah, you can kinda guess where this corridor leads to. I'm just gonna show you because this corridor to the slime farm is really cool. It's probably one of the best places on the world. Like, look at this! It's so cool! Well, now let's see the slime farm. You can see that we have a lot of chests here to store all the slime balls. Oh, wow, already 3 chests, and I think there's also gonna be, yeah, 6 chests full of slime balls. Yeah, this farm is underground, which isn't the best way to build a slime farm, but since I am here most of the time, I don't think it's gonna hurt the farm that much. Now let's exit this corridor and enter the next one. Welcome to the Plant Farms corridor. And as the name suggests, we have all kinds of plant farms here. The sugarcane farm, the bamboo farm, we also have the crop farms with all my villagers around working for me. We also have the flower farms, which farm, you know, the tall flowers, which are pretty easy. We also have this farm, which I'm gonna turn on just to show you how it works. And you can see that it gets all the flowers and seeds as well. And as you can see, we have lots of flowers here. All types of flowers really. And if we go right here, we have the flower farms, but for the flowers of the flower forest. As you can see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 types of flowers that can be found here, and also the villager too. Finally, we also have this other elevator here, that if we press the button, we go down. You can see that we already are on the lower part of the base, and here we currently only have 2 farms, the glowberry farm and the glowing vine farm, glow lichen farm. I guess that's pretty much about it for what we've done on this world. 1 year to build all of this is kinda crazy, however at the same time it feels like I've not done too much, like some other YouTubers built the most wild things in their worlds. However, I'm gonna say that I'm pretty happy with how this world turned out in this last year. And so with those flower farms working on the background that I really like to see, we're gonna end this episode. So thanks for watching, see you next time and have a good day. Bye!